Hi everybody. I'm here actually for my first project with my new design team. So I'm on Scrapbooking with me, Edith, her new design team, and I'm so thankful and blessed and happy to be here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to share my first journal project. And what I did was is I actually used the digital kit that was made by Melina from Scrapbooking with Me. And Melina designed this, and the kit is called Cozy Libraries. And I love books, and I have a home library, and so this kit actually spoke volumes to me. So I was really excited to work with this kit. And I will say this, the kit is adorable. Um, I love it. And it was very easy to work with. And I mean, come on, look at this little puppy. And so I'm so excited to share this with you. I hope you like it. And I hope Edith and Melina like it. And I finally call her Missy because Missy seems more appropriate to me. So Missy and Melina, this is my first design team project, and it's called Cozy Libraries, which was designed by Melina. And you can find this digital kit on their website, and I'm sure in their Etsy shop as well. So I will be linking all of those places in the description. So if you are interested in purchasing this kit, you can find this kit in on their website, or you can find it in their Etsy shop as well, I believe. If I'm incorrect, I'm so sorry about that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Another thing to share with you is that because I'm on this design team, they were so gracious to offer me and everybody else who's on our design team a 20% off coupon. Now, this doesn't apply to everything, such as like the pilot family, uh, garments, things like that. And also, I believe Melina's pens do not apply. So there's a few items that don't apply. It's not everything, but most all things. And that code also will be linked below. It's Amy20, and that will give you 20% off. Another thing I want to share with you is that I heard from a little birdie, which is I'm going to call the Scrapbooking with Me grapevine, that there will be an early bird Black Friday sale, which is 40% off. So, I mean, there's a lot of things going on over there at their website and on their Etsy shop. So I would really love for you all to check it out. And they have such cute things. I will be shopping myself. I will be transparent about that. So there's a few things that I want to purchase myself. So I will be using my code. And also, I also will be shopping that Black Friday sale as well. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Reach out to me, or you can also reach out to Miss E at Scrapbooking with me. Either way, it's fine. I don't mind helping and answering questions either if I have the answers. If not, I'll find the answers for you. Okay, so again, this is my first design team project. This is the kit called Cozy Libraries, designed by Melina. And let me share it. So what I did was is I don't know, for me, like, libraries speak like kind of vintage, old, rustic kind of like stuff. I don't know why, but they just do. And so what I did was I actually took a grocery bag, and I actually cut the bottom of the grocery bag off, and then I folded it kind of like a little bit of an accordion style. It's not quite fully an accordion, but it's similar to that kind of layout. So how I closed it was is I took the handle off of the garment, or off of the grocery bag, and I added Velcro, which I hope is dry because I just finished it. And so I added Velcro, and I covered it with some more of the brown paper bag to reinforce it. And I also took a stamp I have that has a lot of wording on it, and I stamped it, and I also grunged it up just a little bit. And again, I used Velcro dots to close it, and it's very strong, and it's actually a great way to close off this journal. The journal stays closed kind of by itself, but I know sometimes, like if I put something inside my journal, I don't want it to flap open. I'm gonna close it up with something. By the way, I am Amy. I do have a channel, Journals and More, created by Crack Amy. I am, you know, starting a Ko-Fi shop myself, but some of this stuff will be in there and some of it won't. I'm working on getting that uploaded. I forgot to share that part of it. So, but other than that, I'm here representing Scrapbooking with Me design team, which I'm grateful and blessed to be on. And again, so after once you take the top of it off, what I did is I actually kept the paper bag kind of intact, and I just glued the sides and things like that to make it sturdier. And then I actually put in this little card. So what I did is I took a card and I embossed it, and then I took I kind of wonky cut one of the digitals and put it on as the front of it, and also stamped it again, and then put a little grommet in it. But I'm a big component of finishing off the backs. I do not like exposed brads. It's not a grommet, it's a brad, and I don't like exposed brads. So I took a piece of the digital and I just cut it up and grunged it up and hit it a little bit. So it was easy to work with. But oh my gosh, could you really look at this puppy? This puppy is so cute. I just love this puppy, and my favorite color is green. So of course I had to go with the green, the puppy with the green blanket on the front. So this, I would sit here with my little puppy and I would read these books. I'm just saying. So it's a beautiful kit. I really love it. And then I put a library card. So I actually have a whole set of library cards. So I did cut the library card down. They did come with a bunch of tabs in this kit. I have a couple still that I didn't use, so I'll show you a couple of those. But I just backed them with a little bit of vintage paper. And I'm going to use these in other projects. So for me, it was a no-brainer to cut them all out and save them. I actually have a container that I keep all of my tabs in. So look at these tabs though. How cute are these? Like, these are adorable. And then look at the shapes on these. And they fold in half. Oops, sorry. And they fold in half. But look at I'll show you there's 3 different sizes. So there was 2, and then this is the 3rd size. And look at this. This is really, really cute. You know, not for nothing, but I really, like, in a little small mini pocket, I would use this as a signature. Actually, you know what? I may have just thought of something. I may take all of these and make a miniature signature, miniature journal with these. Because look at this shape. I just really like this a lot. And I backed them with, like I said, the vintage paper. I do need a couple cleanup spots, but nothing major. But that would be the most adorable little journal. So yeah, they have a lot of tabs in this. It's really, really cute. So I took one of the tabs and I cut it down a little bit further because I needed it a little bit smaller, but you know, it's very versatile. So, I added a little, coffee cup. It's a puffy, it's a 3D. I like a lot of tactile stuff in my journals. I added a little bit of these like nail head type things. I took this from a cardstock kit I had, but it just looked so beautiful with the blanket and the books. It's got the colors. It's just a gorgeous kit, and this just shows how versatile it is, how you can include anything in this. So now what I did is I did sew some signatures in. Once you open it up, there's the first signature, and what I did is I took a little one of these little crunchy bags that I coffee dyed, and I put this right here. And then what I did is I took some of the leftover kit and some washi, and I kind of collaged it a little bit. And I had a leftover page that I didn't sew in. So what I did is I just folded it in half, and I kind of, I gave it a little bit of a scalloped edge, and then I added one of their cute little Dalmatian tabs on it. And then I just, you know, inked it a little bit and put some inking words on it, and it's so simple, and just tucked it in just for a little writing spot. Again, this is all part of the kit. It's just a beautiful, I love the birds in this kit. So I feed the birds. I love the birds. I love nature. Again, part of the kit. And this is actually vintage cardstock that I had. So I cut up a bunch of small pieces of this and just put it in there because the color is just really magnificent with this. I mean, it works off of this blue. Let's see. And then Again, kit, part of the kit, the digital kit, and then I took some school writing paper and put that in there, kind of alternated the blue and the writing paper just to break up the kit a little bit. But I mean, I would sit here all day with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just read my book. I mean, this kit is great. And then, again, vintage paper, but look at this. A book in here, coffee cups, really fun kit. Oh, and I love the background papers. They're really, really nice, and they're kind of vintagey, and I like them. I add a little grunge myself, but nothing major. And then again, here's a full-on library typewriter, and you know, some old clocks. I love all this stuff. I did write a little note to Missy. I said, "Dear Missy," only because it felt like it was calling me to write something on it. I actually learned to type on a typewriter, so I love typewriters. Again, just some cardstock. But look at this. This I thought was really cool because I really like all the wording up here, but then she added this little piece down here, which I thought was really, really neat because it actually blends the kit, but it also adds some other interest to the kit. I like that. And again, background pages, and then I sewed it in here. I did not add charms on this one. I didn't want it to have charms. Whoever, if anybody buys it and they want to add charms, I only tied it in a bow so they can always add something if they'd like. It just didn't feel like it needed it for me, but that's me. So everybody's different. I did actually punch all the edges on the corner with a decorative punch. I did that in all the pages. I do tend to like rounder corners. I don't like a lot of square pokey corners. It's just something that I usually do. Again, look at this, little leaves, attention to detail. I like it. And it's really, really cute. Let's see, cardstock background page. Look at this. This is beautiful. The color in this is great. I love it. This actually looks like my pen collection. I love pens. So it's not uncommon for me to have a boatload of all kinds of pens. And I'm looking at them all right now. I have 1, 2, like 3, 4 of these containers of different pens. So kind of neat. And background page. Again, look at this, clocks. I love the clocks and a lot of teacups. And the candles are really, really pretty. I love that too. Let's see. Oh, so one of the things that I thought was fun in this is that it also has hints of fall in it. So I do like fall a lot, and I do like the colors of fall. So it was kind of cool that some pumpkins were incorporated and a little bit of foliage. So I thought that was kind of neat. Again, a little bit of foliage right here. Books. I love books. Okay. Oh, look at this. I love this stack of beautiful books. That is so pretty. I do have books stacked like this with lamps on them, so I like that a lot. On this page, what I did is this is the last page of this signature. So what I did is I added an envelope, and in that envelope is another library card. So you could just pull this out. And of course you could put anything in there you want, but I just put a little bit of washi and just kept it very simple and folded it down. This is another one of the digital kit pages. Oh, I love this so much. I love dark writing, and I just love that so much. I didn't do a whole lot with this envelope because this envelope is actually a vintage envelope, so I didn't do a whole lot to it. I just put a little bit of grunge on it, and then just added this cute little tag, writable tag. And then I put a piece at the bottom piece of the library card that I cut up before, and I put that on here with a couple little nail heads. It was just a fun way to finish it off. And then you flip it, and then here's the back. This is the front, this is the back. And what I did was, this is actually a piece of a background page of one of the background pages, which I love dark brown colors. I love them to death. And I added a little bit, this is a Tim Holtz sticker. And then I put some nail heads here. And then what I did is with the longer part of this bag, I actually folded it over and I made a little tuck spot, a little pocket. So then I took the background pages, or, you know, part of the digital kit, and I finished it off that way. One of the important things for this journal for me was leaving the brown paper bag exposed. I did like that a lot because I really think it went well with the kit, because I mean, look at this kit. It's really, really pretty. And then what I did is I took one of the leftover digital papers, and I like the pumpkin, so I just cut that out a little bit wonky, again, embossed. Here's another one of their cute little dogs. Look, look, look. Little collie dog. Yeah, I had to put another dog in here because I do love dogs. I love dogs a lot. I love horses. I love dogs. I love owls. So I had to, there was no owls in here though. I checked. But that's okay. Because I love birds and dogs. And there were cats in here, by the way. There are cats in here. So there's actually a whole bunch of cats on the tabs, which are a lot of fun. And I don't dislike cats. I love cats. I just love dogs more. And for me, the dogs were a hit. So, but there are cats in here. There's more cats. Let's see. So no discrimination towards cats. Loved cats. Okay. And nice fire books. Looks just so fall. And fall here. And again, just extra paper. And the background page. And on this one, look at this looks like mums to me, like a fall collection. And again, I want to sit there and read. I just would like to do that right now, as a matter of fact, because I'm reading a great book I want to read. Again, this all fall and books and all kinds of goodies. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. I love it. This is my favorite. My favorite. Again, words. I like this page a lot. And then background. Added my vintage cardstock in here for extra writing. I love a good library. I love a good library. I spent a lot of years in a library when I was in college. Again, writing space. And again, I just tied this off in a bow. If somebody wants to add something to it, they're more than welcome to do that. It's just not something I felt needed it. This journal spoke for itself, I think. It didn't need a lot. And again, I love this page. My favorite. This is really cool. That's really cool. You don't see white pumpkins very often, but I mean, I've seen them. I like them, but it's really cool they were added in here. And again, just old cardstock and clocks. Really nice library. And oh, I love that lamp. I have a lamp similar to that on my reading chair. So pretty. Okay, so on this page, this is the last of that signature. So there are 2 total signatures in this journal. And in this one, what I did is I added a vellum pocket because I didn't want to block off some of the goodies behind this pocket, because so what I did is I add the vellum pocket. I put a little flower sticker here, and then 2 of the nail heads. But then when you pull out these extra pieces of paper, there's a big old clock back here, and you can see it. You can see it. I liked it. I liked it as an added behind the and sorry about the camera hanging. I don't have my computer. I'm using my phone. But look at this. How cute is this? So then what I did is I added some old some old paper, just, you know, bird cage, because there's so many birds it felt like it fit. And then I added the teacup with the flowers, just as some added writing space. But it just is really cute. And it's a cute page. I love the flowers on this. And then you flip it and you're back to the front. So again, it was kind of like the little bit of the cording style, and kind of like an S, I guess, or Z and S. I know Missy does W's a lot, which I like. I love her accordion journals. That's why I think I chose it, because I've watched her do it so many times. But again, such a great little fun journal, and I really, really like this. I have an actual show this weekend, and I'm going to bring this there to try to sell it. But it's really, really sweet and special. And again, the closure, very, very simple, easy peasy. And it's what it's all about on this journal. It's just so nice and cute. All right, and there's that. And then again, this kit can be found on Scrapbooking with Me on their website, which everything will be in the description. There is a 20% off code, which is Amy20. They are going to have a Black Friday, an early Black Friday sale coming up, so keep your eyes open for that. And if you're not registered, please go register, sign up, like their page, and sign up for their newsletter, because they do have a wonderful newsletter, very informative. And again, it's this kit is Cozy Libraries by Melina Pilot. and you can find this. They have it in digital form, and I know they do some print and ship. I'm just not sure if this is in a print and ship. So, but you can check that out on our website, or I believe in their Etsy shop as well. So, like I said, all of that will be linked below. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Miss E and Melina, for having me on the design team. I'm so excited, and I hope you like my journal, and I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.